You've been following the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively thing?
Bro, Blake Lively, talk about ruin your reputation, and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, they up. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you were a key part of this.
This is what you get, though. This is what you get. You're trying to ruin a guy's livelihood by using the Me Too movement.
Because they were trying to take over the movie.
He posted the receipts.
Oh,
he's like, remember our
crazy.
text exchange? Bah, bah,
How about she told him to come into the dressing room while she was breastfeeding?
The fun
and then
ass.
part of the complaint was that he came into the dressing room while I was breastfeeding. Like, you literally have a text exchange back and forth.
Explosive revelations have rocked Hollywood as Joe Rogan, the world's biggest podcaster, throws his support behind Justin Baldoni in the shocking legal battle against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. In a bombshell clip that set the internet ablaze, Rogan didn't mince words as he tore into the A-list couple, accusing them of trying to ruin a guy's livelihood using the Me Too movement. Rogan's massive audience, predominantly male, could be a game changer in this high-stakes Hollywood drama. With over 14 million Spotify followers, 16 million YouTube subscribers, and nearly 19 million Instagram followers, Rogan's influence can't be overstated. And those numbers? They're just the tip of the iceberg. But here's where it gets juicy. Rogan claims Blake and Ryan were attempting to take over the movie and the whole franchise from Baldoni. He even compared the situation to Johnny Depp's infamous legal battle, suggesting Baldoni might need to follow in Depp's footsteps to clear his name. As the dust settles from Rogan's explosive comments, one thing is clear: this legal drama is far from over. With public opinion shifting and Hollywood heavyweights taking sides, what shocking revelations will come to light next? And what happened next would leave even the most jaded Hollywood insiders speechless. The Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni feud has exploded into a full-blown social media war with shocking consequences for both stars' online followings. Internal sources have confirmed that Lively's carefully crafted public image is crumbling before our eyes. Lively has hemorrhaged a staggering 1.2 million Instagram followers since September, when their bitter conflict first made headlines. Meanwhile, Baldoni's fan base has surged by nearly 360,000 supporters. This dramatic shift in public opinion has left Hollywood insiders stunned. But the real bombshell dropped in January when Baldoni filed his explosive $400 million lawsuit against Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds. In a single month, Lively lost over 329,000 followers, the biggest drop she's seen in 5 years. It's a catastrophic blow to her online presence and could have serious implications for her career. As more evidence comes to light, fans are taking sides in droves. Social media has become a battleground with millions of views on videos dissecting every juicy detail of this Hollywood feud. One particularly damning piece of evidence? A resurfaced 2022 Forbes interview where Lively admitted to stepping on toes in the film industry, exactly what Baldoni accused her of doing on the set of It Ends With Us. With leaked text messages and explosive interviews surfacing daily, this drama is far from over. The question on everyone's mind: can Blake Lively recover from this PR nightmare? Or has she finally met her match in Justin Baldoni? And what happened next would leave even the most jaded Hollywood insiders speechless. Joe Rogan's bombshell comments have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, exposing the dark underbelly of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' legal battle with Justin Baldoni. On his massively popular podcast, Rogan didn't hold back as he tore into the A-list couple, accusing them of trying to ruin a guy's livelihood and take control of an entire movie franchise. They fessed up, Rogan declared bluntly, his words echoing across social media. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit, and they're like, you are a key part of this. The podcaster's take on the scandal has become the talk of Tinseltown, with his massive platform of over 14 million Spotify followers and 16 million YouTube subscribers hanging on every word. But here's where it gets juicy. Rogan claims he's seen the receipts Baldoni's been dropping. Text messages, voice notes, even behind-the-scenes footage, all allegedly proving Baldoni's innocence. They just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts, Rogan marveled, hinting at even more bombshells to come. The podcast king didn't stop there. He praised Baldoni for having the guts to stand up to two A-listers, something Rogan claims most in Hollywood would never dare to do. Especially a guy like that who's like known for being really sweet, nice guy, and then he's like, all right, enough. Rogan said his admiration for Baldoni's courage evident. As this Hollywood feud reaches a boiling point, one thing's clear: Joe Rogan's involvement has changed the game. With a trial date set for 2026, the question on everyone's mind is, what earth-shattering revelations will come to light next? The tide is turning in Hollywood's most explosive legal battle, and it's not looking good for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. As more evidence comes to light, public opinion is shifting dramatically in Justin Baldoni's favor. The power couple's carefully crafted image is crumbling before our eyes. Insiders reveal that Lively and Reynolds have hemorrhaged nearly 1 million Instagram followers since September, while Baldoni's following has surged by over 230,000. It's a staggering reversal of fortune that has left Tinseltown insiders stunned. The real bombshell dropped in January when Baldoni filed his explosive $400 million lawsuit. In a single month, Lively lost a jaw-dropping 329,577 followers, the biggest drop she's seen in 5 years. Social media has become a battleground, with YouTube channels and gossip accounts racking up millions of views dissecting every juicy detail. Fans are taking sides, proudly declaring themselves Team Baldoni or Team Lively. But as the evidence mounts, it's becoming clear which side has the upper hand. One particularly damning piece of evidence? Text messages allegedly showing Lively inviting Baldoni into her dressing room while breastfeeding, the very act she later accused him of in her lawsuit. As Joe Rogan put it, they just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts. But the drama doesn't end there. Baldoni's legal team has unleashed a torrent of evidence that's leaving Lively and Reynolds scrambling. Behind-the-scenes footage, voice recordings, and even more text messages are painting a picture of a power-hungry couple willing to destroy anyone who stands in their way. And what happened next would leave even the most jaded Hollywood insiders speechless. Joe Rogan's bombshell comments have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, exposing the dark underbelly of the Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds legal battle with Justin Baldoni. On his massively popular podcast, Rogan didn't hold back as he tore into the A-list couple, accusing them of trying to ruin a guy's livelihood and take control of an entire movie franchise. They fessed up, Rogan declared bluntly, his words echoing across social media. Ryan's trying to get out of it now. He's trying to get out of the lawsuit. And they're like, you are a key part of this. The podcaster's take on the scandal has become the talk of Tinseltown, with his massive platform of over 14 million Spotify followers and 16 million YouTube subscribers hanging on every word. But here's where it gets juicy. Rogan claims he's seen the receipts Baldoni's been dropping, text messages, voice notes, even behind-the-scenes footage, all allegedly proving Baldoni's innocence. They just never thought that anybody was going to come out with the receipts, Rogan marveled, hinting at even more bombshells to come. The podcast king didn't stop there. He praised Baldoni for having the guts to stand up to 2 A-listers, something Rogan claims most in Hollywood would never dare to do. Especially a guy like that, who's like known for being really sweet, nice guy, and then he's like, all right, enough, Rogan said. His admiration for Baldoni's courage evident. As this Hollywood feud reaches a boiling point, one thing's clear: Joe Rogan's involvement has changed the game. With a trial date set for 2026, the question on everyone's mind is, what earth-shattering revelations will come to light next? And what happened next would leave even the most jaded Hollywood insiders speechless. Ryan Reynolds' once pristine image is crumbling faster than a house of cards in a hurricane. The Deadpool star's social media meltdown has fans questioning everything they thought they knew about the beloved actor. In a shocking turn of events, Reynolds has been caught red-handed blocking critics left and right on Twitter and Instagram. It's not just random trolls feeling his digital wrath. Even longtime fans and respected journalists are getting the axe. What's he so desperate to hide? One insider spilled the tea, revealing that Reynolds is in full-blown panic mode. He's obsessively checking social media, losing sleep over every negative comment, the source whispered. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. But here's where it gets really juicy. Reynolds' trigger-happy blocking spree might be backfiring spectacularly. Screenshots of blocked accounts are going viral, with the hashtag #BlockByRyan trending worldwide. Fans are turning on their once beloved star, accusing him of being thin-skinned and unable to handle criticism. The fallout is already hitting Reynolds where it hurts his wallet. Rumors are swirling that Disney execs are getting cold feet about the upcoming Deadpool 3. They're worried his toxic behavior will taint the franchise, an industry insider revealed. There's talk of delaying the release or even recasting if things don't improve. As Reynolds continues his desperate attempt to control the narrative, one question remains: is this the beginning of the end for Hollywood's favorite funny man? And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse for Reynolds, a bombshell revelation would turn this scandal on its head. The legal battle between Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni has taken a shocking turn, leaving Hollywood insiders stunned. What started as harassment allegations has spiraled into a $400 million lawsuit that's tearing apart the lives of one of Tinseltown's most beloved power couples. Insiders reveal that Lively and Reynolds are struggling to cope with the fallout from their feud with Baldoni. The stress of the lawsuit has turned their world upside down, leaving them scrambling to maintain a sense of normalcy for their 4 young children, James, Inez, Betty, and Olin. But here's where it gets really juicy. Sources close to the couple claim they were blindsided by Baldoni's aggressive counterattack. They weren't expecting Baldoni to fight back so hard, an insider whispered. It seems the A-list duo may have underestimated their opponent, and now they're paying the price. The lawsuit has unleashed a torrent of grief, fear, trauma, and extreme anxiety on the family, according to Lively's amended complaint. But it's not just the adults feeling the heat. The couple's children are caught in the crossfire, their lives upended by the media circus surrounding their parents. As the legal drama unfolds, Reynolds finds himself at the center of the storm. In a desperate attempt to distance himself from the mess, he filed a motion to dismiss Baldoni's case. Reynolds claims his right to call someone a predator is protected by the Constitution. A bold move that's sure to add fuel to the already raging fire. With the trial date set for March 2026, one question remains: Can Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds weather this storm, or will Justin Baldoni's lawsuit be the final nail in the coffin of their carefully crafted public image? And what happened next would leave even the most jaded Hollywood insiders speechless. Blake Lively's role in the production of It Ends With Us has come under intense scrutiny, raising serious questions about her true position on set. Was she merely an employee, or did she wield far more power than she's letting on? Explosive new evidence suggests Lively may have overstepped her bounds, essentially taking control of the entire production. Insiders reveal she fired key personnel, brought in her own team, and even blocked Justin Baldoni from viewing crucial footage. One shocking claim alleges Lively told the new composer she had moved into the role of taking control of the movie and finishing it. But here's where it gets really juicy. Lively's own 17-point complaint might be her undoing. In it, she asserts control over nearly every aspect of the film, from who could enter the editing room to what constituted retaliatory behavior. It's a level of authority that goes far beyond that of a typical actor or even producer. Legal experts are now questioning whether Lively can still claim employee protections, given her apparent employer-like role. Her PGA credit and self-proclaimed position of authority could severely undermine her legal claims against Baldoni. As this Hollywood power struggle unfolds, one question remains. Did Blake Lively's quest for control ultimately backfire, leaving her exposed to the very legal consequences she sought to unleash on others? And just when you thought this scandal couldn't get any more explosive, a bombshell revelation threatens to turn the entire case on its head. Blake Lively's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni has reignited the conversation about sexual harassment in Hollywood, forcing us to question whether the Me Too movement is still making an impact. The allegations in Lively's complaint are shocking and all too familiar. She claims Baldoni subjected her to unwanted advances, including unscripted kissing and inappropriate comments on set. Even more disturbing, Lively alleges Baldoni entered her trailer while she was changing, a blatant violation of privacy that should have no place in any professional environment. But the story doesn't end there. Lively's lawsuit goes further, accusing a PR firm of engaging in astroturfing, creating fake grassroots campaigns to discredit her publicly. This adds a sinister new layer to the case, suggesting that not only was Lively harassed, but there may have been a coordinated effort to silence her and damage her reputation when she spoke out. The parallels to early Me Too cases are striking. Once again, we see accusations of powerful men abusing their positions and then using their influence to discredit their accusers. It's a stark reminder that despite the progress made, the entertainment industry still has a long way to go in addressing these issues. As this high-profile case unfolds, all eyes will be on Hollywood. Will Lively's courage in coming forward inspire others to speak out? Or will fear of retaliation keep victims silent? The outcome could determine whether Me Too continues to drive real change or fades into memory as a moment that promised more than it delivered. One thing is clear, the conversation around sexual harassment in Hollywood is far from over. Lively's lawsuit may be the spark that reignites the Me Too movement for a new generation. The Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni legal battle has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving industry insiders wondering if this could be even bigger than the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard case. As more evidence comes to light, the implications for the entertainment industry are staggering. Joe Rogan's comparison to the Depp-Heard trial isn't just idle speculation. Like that case, this lawsuit has the potential to reshape how Hollywood handles allegations of misconduct and power struggles on set. The involvement of A-list stars, the staggering $400 million at stake, and the explosive allegations on both sides have all the makings of a landmark case. But it's not just about the money or the star power. This case is forcing the industry to confront uncomfortable questions about power dynamics, the limits of creative control, and the potential misuse of the Me Too movement. As Rogan pointed out, Baldoni's decision to come out with the receipts could set a new precedent for how accused parties defend themselves in the court of public opinion. The fallout from this case could be far-reaching. Studios may rethink how they structure contracts and define roles on set. Actors and producers alike might become more cautious about their interactions and communications, and the public's perception of beloved stars like Lively and Reynolds could be forever altered. As the March 2026 trial date approaches, one thing is clear. The outcome of this case will have ripple effects throughout Hollywood for years to come. Will it lead to more transparency in the industry, or will it make stars even more guarded and litigious? Only time will tell. The Blake Lively-Justin Baldoni case is more than just celebrity gossip. It's a pivotal moment that could reshape the entire entertainment landscape. Don't miss a single update on this groundbreaking legal battle. Hit that subscribe button now to stay informed on all the latest developments. Your support helps us continue bringing you the inside scoop on Hollywood's biggest scandals. Subscribe today and be part of the conversation that's shaking Tinseltown to its core.